Right?
Thank you. Two quick questions. First to this, can you talk a little bit about the prosecutorial arm of Siabok? To Mr. Sarat Jaman, can you relate or narrate how you got the former chief of staff of the president?
I will explain the second question this now with your permission. Uh, the reputation of an organization, anti-corruption organization, basically depends on how effective in catching big fish. When we got this information 3 months prior to the raid, I must congratulate my team for keeping that secret. We are dealing with the chief of staff of the president's office, and we are dealing with the chairman of another government corporation. Why we were successful? We were successful, our investigators were good, their integrity was impeccable, but more than that, the will of an Indian national, the businessman, he had the backbone and the courage to come before the Seabok and lodge a complaint. I'm repeating this question to the public sector in this country. How many businessmen in this country would come to the Seabok and lodge a complaint against the politician? Hardly, hardly, hardly. So we want our country to be corruption free, but the private sector, they never come forward. Thanks to that Indian national, that we were able to get the information, and when he came, he had already recorded certain conversations he had with these two accused. Already part of the bribe had been given. Once they came to us, we can't just rush for investigation. Why? If we arbitrarily start an investigation, there will be a fundamental rights case against us. So then we very patiently waited for 3 months. In between, they had another discussion. The two accused had another discussion with the complainant in one of the restaurants in town hall. Our officers went there and covered that. Then on the day of the incident, from time to time, they were changing the place, they were changing the hotel. Why? They don't want this to become informed to the Siabok. They finally selected a hotel close to the presidential secretariat. We were worried. Once they take the cash back, once they enter into the president's secretariat, there'll be a lot of commotion, confusion. We did not agree. Ultimately, they agreed with Touch Samudra. So our officers, they were waiting in the car park. The complainant brought the money and kept in the car park. And first, the two accused and the complainant went to the lounge and had a soft drink. And the two accused got some empty cake bags, cake covers, and they came to the car park. The complainant got the cash, and the cash was given to the complainant, one of our decoys. He dressed himself like, looks like an Indian. So he handed over the cash, the bag to the complainant. Then complainant handed over the cash to the first accused. Then he got into the car of the first accused and start counting. Why? Two accused have to distribute themselves. Then only signal was given. Our other team came and grabbed. This happened around 4:30. That is a very ironic day. That is the first day we started a national campaign to prepare national action plan for anti-corruption. Our first meeting was held in the morning in one of the hotels in Battaramul. Very same day, this detection was made. Then what happened between midnight, around before the midnight, the suspects were produced before the magistrate. But I must say, since you asked this question openly, I must say, then the president, he did not know about this thing. Even after the incident, he asked me whether it is genuine. I said, yes, it is genuine. That's all. That's all. He never interfered with us. That I must say on record, he never interfered with us. So that is the type of investigation we did. Again, the cooperation of the private sector is very important.
Yes, Professor. Well, if I may continue from where Sir stopped, I think he happened to be the leader. When you speak about prosecution, it starts with the investigation itself. So there should be a strategy to be followed, and there should be a leader to lead the team. And then luckily we had this eminent prosecutor from the Attorney General's department as the Director General. So we did a successful prosecution there. As far as the prosecution wing of the commission is concerned, so far we had the recruitment procedure that we adopt to recruit other public servants. It's the similar. So you see these complex corruption cases cannot be prosecuted by officials recruited in that way. So that is why this operational independence is there in the Act. So now the Commission is considering rules and regulations relating to recruitment of best prosecutors as well in order to have successful prosecutions in future.